What's up, guys? Max here, and you're watching the second episode of How to Get Better at Call of Duty. I was gonna do it more often, but of course we just stopped for like about 3 weeks and then we got back into it. But this is just basically what I think helps me when I play Call of Duty. I'm just gonna share it with you. So the topic today is going to be playing types. What guns you should use for different playing types. Like if you're a sniper, a defensive player, you're a short range player, or you just like to rush and just freaking obliterate everyone. I got all the great guns for each one of those playing types. So let's get right into it. Alright, so just to warn you guys, all the guns in Call of Duty Ghosts are very, very similar. They're all equal in their own ways. But these are just the guns that really stick out to me and will help you in the littlest bit into becoming a better Call of Duty player. So let's get into the first playing type, which is sniping. Not my favorite, but I have tinkered with a little bit of weapons in the sniping class, and mainly it's always the best snipers are always the bolt action snipers. So for here we just got the USR and the L115. You usually see a lot of snipers using these guns. Probably the best two snipers in the game. Move on to the defensive class. Now, the defensive class is just someone who, say, like in search and destroy, or maybe in blitz, domination. If you want to hold down a flag, you want to plant a bomb, you want to play some defense. You don't want the players to get too close to you, and these are probably the three best guns to use for that. The first one is probably the Honey Badger, and the Honey Badger, great gun. I really suggest you use this gun. It doesn't take that many shots to kill someone, and it also has a silencer on the tip built in, so it's like it's like 2 pluses. Great gun. Another great gun is the AK-12. This gun is very good at long range and has a very fast firing rate, so want to use that for defensive. And probably the last one, but it's a great gun. People think it's really great, but it's not as great as you really think. It's really good in defensive, but in short range to long range, it's not good at all, actually. And that gun is the Remington. You really only want to get in medium range. It's probably the best gun medium range, but short range and long range it's very bad, because short range it has a low fire rate, and long range you just can't reach that distance. So it's very good for medium range. And let's move on to the short range classes. Probably what I use most of the time is the Vector. That's the first one. The Vector, you'd think it's more rushing, but it's not as powerful as all the other guns. And for rushing, you really want fast fire rate guns. So the Vector was in the short range guns. It's kind of lay back. Don't just rush right in there. Try to get some close kills. Hide a little bit. Be a little sneaky. You really don't want to use these guns just rushing right in, because you probably won't win the gun battle. The other gun is probably the MTAR. Probably one of the best submachine guns in the game if you know how to play the game. Very good. A lot of competitive players use it. And for a short range, the other short range gun, which is the last, is actually an assault rifle, which is kind of weird, but it is the SC-2010. It's not that great for defensive because it's more medium range. It's very good for short range because it has a very fast firing rate for a assault rifle, so that's a plus right there. And the final one, which is rushing, which is a whole lot of fun to do. You want to use rushing in like blitz, or in probably search and destroy in pubs, stuff like that. The two best guns probably for rushing is the Vepr and the K7, mainly because these probably have the highest firing rate in the whole game. And when you're really coming up close with someone, you want to win that gun battle, you just got to spray. You get like 10 shots off in that one spray, and you'll just knock them dead. Really great gun. You want some lightweight on that. So that's really it for the video, guys. Tell us what kind of player you are in the comments below, or tweet at us. If you're a sniper, a defensive player, a short range player, or a rusher, they're all great classes. Use these guns to help you in the long run. You'll get better KDs as the time goes by. So that's really going to be it for the video. And one last thing I want to say is really thank you for 25 subscribers, guys. Thank you for hitting 200 followers on Twitter. I really love communicating with you guys, and I'm sure Nick does too. And that's really going to be it for the video, guys. See our last video on the left and any other random video onto the right. And I'll see you in the next one.